Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today I'm really excited to do an on-water test on a 2026 Lund 1875 Impact. So this is a very popular boat in the Lund line, one of our best-selling boats. This particular model we're sitting in is the side console version. The vast majority of the ones we sell have the full windshield, but you can kind of pretend that it's there, from a testing perspective for the ride, for the whole shot, stuff like that. It's going to be very equivalent. The demo model that they have available is the side console. So just realize that that is slightly different. So 1875 Impact. You can also kind of get a same type of feel and vibe, for a 1775 Impact. These two boats are almost identical. They're basically just a foot different as far as the length, but the depth, the height, the freeboard, the hull is all very much the same. This particular boat is going to be equipped with a Mercury 150 horsepower Pro XS engine. It's plenty of power for this boat. We're going to see, a couple things that we're going to used to seeing on Lund with their IPS hull configuration. We're going to see a very minimal bow rise. It's not going to go up on plane real slow, nose come up real high, and then come down. You're going to see it come up a little bit, but then go over really quickly. That's kind of a feature that Lund's known for. We move a lot of weight distribution to the front, and with that IPS hull configuration, you've got the nice deep V in the front. It mellows out to more of a semi-V in the back, and that creates a lot of side-to-side stability to the boat. You're going to notice that as we get going too, is the boat does not, obviously if I'm turning and diving into a turn, it'll move a little bit, but the boat's very stable side to side. It's getting choppy out there. We just ran another model, and it's an ugly day out here. We're in Wisconsin, so this is going to really give a good test. Also, with the side console version, this will be a good test for any spray that might come, and I don't expect us to, even in rougher water, to really get any spray that you're going to see in the camera actually come and hit the camera, or hit certainly not me, the driver, but even the people sitting in the back jump seats of this boat typically stay pretty dry even in rougher conditions. And it's about one of the only boats I can think of that rides as dry as this one does, being in a Lund. Really wide platform bottom. It's got the reverse chines on each side. So overall I'm expecting a nice ride here. Excellent performance on the 1875 Impact. Here in a minute we'll get going. Hopefully you guys had a fun ride. Nice and choppy out here today. Obviously the first thing I noticed was getting up on plane is nothing. I mean, the thing is like a rocket ship getting up and going. And we had consistent chop throughout the entire ride. I never felt uncomfortable, never felt like, I never got any type of spray, any type of inkling of being unstable. And it was choppy. We had boat wakes we were going through. We had, I did a couple turns in there, but really solid. I did, I always wonder, and when I'm choppy like this, hey, do I want to put it full throttle? In the back of my mind, I'm like, hopefully, if it doesn't go well, I probably can't do full throttle. I kept going. I kept putting throttle on it. I trimmed the motor up. And again, throughout that whole process, I didn't feel uncomfortable with it, so I let it go. So at the end of the day, you know, we hit just shy of 50 miles an hour with that 150 horsepower. And quite frankly, on a calmer day, you know, different conditions, I think we can definitely beat that. Uh, you know, one question that pops up, this particular boat's got the Pro XS engine from Mercury. There's also a standard Mercury 150. You know, the Pro XS engine allows an additional like 200 RPM on the top end. It's about 1 mile an hour, so it's not a huge difference. So if you're really into performance, you mean you can opt for the Pro XS. But to be honest, this boat with just a standard 150 is going to ride just as good. You know, it's honestly how we sell almost all the boats with just the standard 150. So, you know, this boat again, bottom line, awesome setup, really stable boat. Again, to ride in that little ride that we just did, it's raining, it's ugly, not to get one drop of water coming and hitting the camera, you know, on the port side over there, not getting one drop of water coming up over me is pretty remarkable. And that's honestly, I expected it because it's a Lund and it's got the, you know, their awesome hull. So this Impact, you know, there's a reason why it sells so well. You know, it's great for multiple applications. You know, even family, so a little bit of family use. You know, we got jump seats. Our camera girl Emmy sitting nice and comfortable in that jump seat, sitting in the back without protection from a windshield. So she did a great job on that ride. So thanks for checking out water test with us at Buckeye Sports Center 2026 1875 Impact from Lund. For more information, visit our website, buckeyesportscenter.com. We also do on that website and on our YouTube page just a walkthrough of the features of this boat. You know, just the layout and the features. There's obviously all kinds of cool stuff going on there. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the water.